You guys, we're doing a pick a pile. So we're doing Scorpio Tarotscopes, but this is going to be, I'm doing it under the solar eclipse. So this is going to apply for the solar eclipse in Scorpio and also Scorpio season. So stay tuned to see what messages I have or what spirit has. It's not even me. I'm just the messenger. Just see what's in store. Hey everyone, it's me, Juliet, the Scorpion Goddess, and I'm here doing Pick a Pile. So we are going to do Pick a Pile for this, not only Scorpio season, for the entire time that Scorpio season is with us, but also for this solar eclipse in Scorpio. It is a solar eclipse as I'm reading this. It is October 25th. And I just want to do the Scorpio Tarotscopes through this. So I'm going to show you the 3 crystals I chose, and whatever you pick up on intuitively is going to be the reading for you. And if you feel drawn to all 3, then do that. But really focus on if you feel drawn to the crystal or the numbers that we're going to choose. So for pile number 1, we have amethyst. So this is pile number 1, the amethyst crystal. So if you feel drawn to this, or 1, or 111. Okay, and then pile number 2, we have carnelian. It's pile number 2. So if you feel drawn to 2, 2, 2, 2, or carnelian. And then for pile number 3, we have angelite. So if you feel drawn to 3, 3, 3, 3, or angelite. So if you're drawn to pile number 1, I did not pick out the cards ahead of time. I'm going based off of what I'm pulling right now intuitively. So for pile number 1, amethyst, this is for you guys, pile number 1. Picking up on the color is black. So maybe you guys are in a place of protection or absorbing. Maybe you guys are empaths and you're picking up people's energies. And I feel like maybe this pile is probably drawn or been feeling like you constantly have to fix and help people, right? You constantly have to fix and help people, but this is your time to draw your own power back to yourself. Okay, pile number 1, we have the 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. It looks like you are the protector. You're constantly like trying to put your protection over other people, and it's like you've been exercising so much of yourself out to other people that you haven't been putting into you. The same energy and effort you're putting into other people, you need to call that back in, you guys. There could be a snake in your corner too. I feel like there's some narcissistic or snaky people around you that you like have picked up on, and for some extended, that's what I meant to say, extended period of time, this person that has been in your corner has actually been like a snake and like plotting for your downfall, and you've picked up on that. And with the 10 of Swords, this is a time where it's like this person has mentally messed with you and exhausted you, and you're finally coming to a place during Scorpio season that you're ready to cut this out. Like, you see the truth, you're seeing it. You had the rose-colored glasses on, covered yourself for so long, and this person was just like manipulating you, being really narcissistic, gaslighting you, making you feel like you were the issue, and you knew that you weren't. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. This could be somebody who's tried to control you with their money and put gifts and like, oh, I've provided for you, I've bought these things for you, I've been paying your bills. This could even be a parent, like, oh, I put a roof over your head and doing all that crap. And it's like, you did that because it's what you're supposed to do. Like, this is what you are supposed to do. That's the bare minimum. Like, that's not on me. I didn't ask to be here. You brought me here. It's that kind of situation. And it's like, you're finally coming like, am I the crazy one? Like, no, you're not. You're not in the wrong. You got the 9 of Wands, Ace of Swords, Six of Wands and the Emperor. This is the time where you're transforming and breaking through and calling back your power. This may be an authority figure, but you're calling that in, that now I'm the authority figure. Now I'm in charge. Now I'm calling this stuff back. You need to protect your mind and your mental state and where it goes. I think there's going to be a lot of like aha moments, epiphanies, and breakthroughs through this, that it may be causing you like the crown chakra, maybe getting like so many downloads where it's causing you to like travel in the astral realm, where you might wake up and you feel like, where the hell did I go? Headaches, stuff like that kind of happening, because there's like so much information that's like coming to you. It's like quick, rapid information that's coming. But with the Six of Wands and the Emperor right here, this is good. Like, this is like actions finally being taken. Like, you're getting these downloads and you're ready to actually take action on this, with this situation, with this narcissistic person. It's time to like cut ties. I'm done. And you're putting that energy back into you. That's really what I'm seeing. It's like you're armored up, but I see this in a way of to refocus on you, and not in a way of to get back at them, even though I'm feeling like there is this hurt and there's like this back and forth that you want to have. But at the same time, it's like, what is it's like you're saying like there is literally no point in going back and forth with this person, because they're so set to not see the bullshit. They just want to be right with whatever this is. And it's like you're using your head now to like drive you forward. You're using your head to just drive and ram right through this situation. Like, you're going to see, I'm going to drill right through this issue and I'm going to keep going. That's what I'm seeing. Like, you need to protect your head. I think scarves, covering your head, doing some kind of like protective hairstyles, or even putting your bangs down like this as a veil to protect you, is going to be really important to do. There needs to also be done like maybe some protection, or like laying hands or Reiki that needs to be done to protect the head. There could be psychic attacks that this person is trying to put on you to mentally mess with you, because they're seeing like they're not taking this. So maybe I can get to them in like the spirit realm. This may be a person who like works this way. Maybe they're not even aware, but like they focus so much on like they just want to control you. And so they're trying to do things like that in that place. Maybe they're aware or not, but you need to protect your head to not allow these things to come into you, right? We have the Fool card. You're going to be stepping and branching out into something completely different, new foreign land. You need to trust your instincts to take that leap of faith to move forward. It's like you've been in this position for so long with this person, this toxic cycle, tie down, and it's like you're finally breaking free from that to move forward. You're finally seeing that you can be in charge in like a different way. It's like you're seeing it it's like you're seeing the light in a way. You're seeing things and understanding it, and maybe the people around you may not quite grasp it, but it's something you can really just like feel within your body. And when I say that, it's like everything's heating up. Like, this is something like very intense for you, that it's like an intense, of course, it's Scorpio season, right? And the solar eclipse isn't saying this, and it's like it's heating up in your body. It's like, I'm ready to just break free from this. It's like rebelling without the like, I'm rebelling to get revenge kind of thing. It's I'm rebelling to like, it's not even rebelling. It may look like that because you're doing stuff that's completely different, completely foreign. You're going about it in a completely different way. But it's in a way because you're finally putting you first. And people are not used to seeing that. So that's where that rebellion kind of thing comes from. It is, but it isn't at the same time. And for pile number one, I know you guys understand exactly what this means. So let's see. Let's pull a couple more cards. Let's see for pile number one for this Scorpio season. Ooh. Justice. We have the Justice card with the Ace of Wands, Five of Swords. Yep, okay. Page of Swords, Three of Swords, Hanged Man. Exactly. This is a time where things may not feel like things are fair. It may feel like things are not fair and the justice is not being served as it should be, but you're in a place where it's like, you know what? I don't even care at this point. I'm fed up and I'm done and I'm ready to do something completely different and I'm ready to finally walk away. But in order to do that, like, you have to actually drop fully this person, because if you don't, I mean, they're going to keep trying to come back in. This person is like, they're very immature. This person is very emotionally immature because they haven't dealt with this stuff. This is all this says to me right here, and that's all I need to know about them. They may, towards the end of Scorpio season, begin to see the repercussions, the damage that they have put out. They may see that, but do not expect this person to have a complete 180 change and reach out to you to fully be like, I see what I did. Because if they do, you really need to ask them, you need to ask them, okay, if you changed, what changes did you actually make? What toxic behaviors of yourself have you dropped and let go of and not looked back at and continue? Like, what changes have you actually made? Because I'm not just going to be here for you I'm not just going to be here for you to be like this person is hurt, right? But they're not hurt in the way of to make up to you in the way that they should, because they're immature. They don't get it because they don't want to do the work. They don't understand it. They don't get it. And it's because they're not willing to put in that work because they're so caught up in their own stuff. They've been shoving everything down. That's what I'm seeing, shoving everything down. And this is weighing on them. They have like a weight on their shoulders, it feels like, in a way. But it's like, that's not your responsibility, for real. It's really not. This right here is saying it's like you're ready to embark and break away from this, because I literally remember we pulled the Fool card. I see you guys being strongly guided by your spirit team too. Very strongly guided. Like, maybe this has gone on for so long because there was something that you finally were able to be in a place to fully comprehend and understand, to make this difference in this change. This is why it's gone on so long, because maybe these things were happening, but you weren't fully aware and you didn't have that full confidence until now. Oop, I'm trying to grab these cards. You weren't fully able to have the confidence to walk away from this person and feel like complete. Like, I would like you to come with me, but I accept and know that this cannot happen. This needs to be left behind for me to move forward. And things may seem a little cloudy, you know, things will feel and seem cloudy and kind of foggy, but you're going to break through and break past this. You just have to really connect with your spirit team. Again, with this, the crown chakra, you have to protect this area. This person may be an air sign or a fire sign that you are dealing with. But that's not, you know, this is a general reading, but they may be an air or fire sign. So that's why they may be reactive. They may be trying to do the psychic attacks like I was talking about. But this is where you are at. It's like, I'm no longer accepting this stuff and I'm not carrying this baggage with me anymore. I'm ready to completely drop it and do something different with my life. Like, I'm finally putting me first. All that energy I put into you, this relationship, this situation, I'm calling it back. It's Scorpio season. I'm reclaiming my power back. And that's it. Right? Now, I'm going to pull a Moonology card for pile number 1. Just for pile number 1, I want to see for you guys the amethyst. A nice message or something you guys can take on after this. Hold your vision, fixed moon. And we're literally in a fixed Scorpio solar new moon eclipse as I'm doing this. This is for you guys. Hold, oops, can you see it? Hold your vision. Hold on to what it is that you want, the direction you want to go in. How does it feel to be this independent person, not allowing people to pull and drag you down? How does that feel? Embody that, embrace that. And remember, this is fated changes that are happening. This is the time. And you guys are so strong and you got this. So this was pile number 1. If you chose pile number 1, please comment down below how it resonated and share this with somebody. All right. This is pile number 2. So if you chose, or if you were drawn to 2 or carnelian, this message is going to be for you guys for the Scorpio season. I want to see what kind of messages does pile number 2 need to know. Oh, we got some reverses. So we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed with the 5 of Wands reversed and the 3 of Cups reversed. So I think maybe you guys are in this place of like, you're trying to cut this habit of, maybe you've been surrounded by people who are constantly drinking all the time, or addicted to something, and you were in that place, and it's just like you see like nothing is coming from this. Like it's a constant conflict, and it's like, I want to get out of this like toxic place of always going out and drinking, always going out and partying, always going out and screwing people. And it's like, I'm not getting anything out of this except low vibration crap and fighting and arguments. And it's like, I feel like you guys are in this place where it's like, I've been stuck for so long, like something's got to give. Something's got to give. And I feel like there is some kind of click in the brain that it's like, maybe you're going to be drinking one night or smoking or whatever it is, or maybe you're eating a lot. I don't know, but I feel like there's going to be some kind of break where you're going to receive this breakthrough of like, what the hell am I doing? And like, why do I continue to do this stuff? Right? Why do I keep doing this? Why am I surrounding myself with these people? You know what I mean? And I feel like there's some kind of issue too, where it's like, maybe there's some kind of toxic person, right? Maybe hypothetically you're in some kind of toxic relationship where you guys are always drinking and fighting and hitting each other, whatever it is. And then you go and tell your friend, people who you like drink with, right? Like, oh, I keep having these conflicts and these issues with this person. But your friend who drinks more than you is like, oh, it's, like, oh, it's not that bad. No, that's not toxic, because they have it worse than you do, but they don't want to face that. They don't want to face that they have things that like their values are messed up because they're so stuck in their own place. And this isn't to like judge or look down on anybody. That's not, but this is what I'm hearing. But this isn't to judge or look down on anybody, because everybody's got their issues. Everybody's got their stuff that they go through and can't figure out how to work through. Everybody, trust me. Everybody's got that stuff. But what I'm seeing in this is like, maybe you're reaching out to somebody who has things worse off than you and they can't face their own things. So how are they going to be able to help you out? You see what I'm saying? Like if you're not as bad off as them, of course they're going to be like, oh, you have nothing to worry about. Of course they're going to say that, right? 4 of Cups. You're so stuck. You're so stuck. And it's like, sitting and continuing to do the same thing and expecting somebody to hand you something and give you a break and give you something, it's not going to happen, okay? It's just not going to happen. You have to put that effort into yourself to be able to have this breakthrough. I feel like you guys are going to have a breakthrough. I definitely do. But I think it's going to be more difficult for you to do that because there's some kind of acceptance that you have a hard time. I know I keep moving, sorry. But maybe there's something that needs to be accepted. Maybe something from 4 years ago. Or a repeated pattern that just keeps arising every so often. And it's like, if I face this one thing right now, that means I'm going to have to face the rest of these things. And do I really want to do that? Ooh. Got the Ace of Swords, 7 of Wands, Ace of Cups. You're definitely going to be having a mental breakthrough. And from this breakthrough, it may feel like a mental breakdown, but when we break down, we break through, right? I see you guys like fighting a lot of demons, and this is all like stuff that's in your head mentally, right? And it's like, once you have that mental breakdown, you're going to release so much stuff where it's going to feel like I'm crying so much. And it's like, once you let out all of this weight that's been heavy, pushing down on you, once you have this breakthrough, you're going to have this awakening and this epiphany. And it's like a spiritual awakening. It's like a spiritual awakening that you're going to have, and it's going to feel, hold on, I got to change the way I'm sitting. It's like this spiritual awakening where it's going to feel divine intervention. It's divine intervention. And I feel like you guys have been fighting these demons for so long. 7s and 1s, 7s and 1s. Maybe there's something, 7-11, I don't know. But 7s and 1s are really standing out. So it's like maybe it's like there's been so much stuff that's been clouded where you've had the rose-colored glasses on for so long to avoid this stuff where you can't just, it's like you've almost identified and accepted, like, let me move this down. It's like you've basically like taken this identity on, right, of chaos and all this stuff, and it's like, something's got to give. I need to break away from this. And in Scorpio season is when you're going to have that willpower to finally get into the ugly, I have this card resting on here, the ugly, nitty-gritty stuff. Do you see this? I kept talking about 7s. And what do I have right here? 7 of Cups. And I just said we're dealing with 7s and 1s. And what do we have right here? 2 of each. We have 2 aces and 2 7s. 2 aces and 2 7s. There's been the rose-colored glasses been put on because of things that have been handed down. This is how this has been the norm for you. And you're starting to like remove the rose-colored glasses and see like, I keep hearing like something's got to give. And you are the something that's got to give. Doesn't matter how it's going to get done because you are the how. We're in Scorpio season. You are reclaiming your power back. And you are starting to realize how powerful you actually are and how much of this you've been through. And if you've been through all of this with the rose-colored glasses on, for maybe it's your whole life you've been like this. You know what I mean? Like you've been brought up in this situation, this place, right? My nose getting itchy. And if you guys know, when my nose gets itchy, whew, message. It's like it's time to finally, if I've been through all of this crap, this just shows like I have the strength to drop all of this, to move on, because it's like I don't want to continue being this invisible person that just friggin' passes by life. See right here? Like you see right through. It's like I don't want to be this like see-through kind of shallow type of being. Maybe you're not really shallow, but it's like it's making you feel like, what the hell have I been doing? And that's what this breakthrough is finally coming from. Something's gonna come. There could be some kind of reward that is given to you that like, that's where this sparks from. It's all about the foundation. It's all about the foundation. And you could even feel creatively stuck where it's like, I have all these options also of like what direction I can go in. I feel like you guys are artists. You're natural artists. And I think that's where maybe there's this creative blockage, writer's block, something kind of like that. And it's like, it's coming from the stuff that you consume. And this is where I was getting that addiction or being around, you know, it doesn't always have to be drugs and alcohol. It could be food addiction. It could be shopping, any of that. You've been consuming something to overindulge in something to cover up and like shove down the actual issue of whatever this actual blockage is, and you're going to get to the root of the problem, because Scorpio season is about getting to the root of the problem. What is the foundation? Where are the cracks at? What do we need to do to actually face this, and then use that to gain power within myself? That's what's happening with you guys, pile number 7. I want to pull a couple more cards for you guys. But yeah, I just keep hearing something's got to give. Something's got to give. Pile number 2. What else? 3 of Pentacles. There could be some type of networking, meetings, people in the same position as you that like, or have been in the same position as you, and you're reaching out to them for advice, to get guidance, to get advice, to be able to persevere through this. Like, what did you do when you were in this situation? Maybe you're reaching out, maybe you're speaking, you know, spiritually, setting up your altars, putting offerings out to your ancestors, getting messages. Maybe you're even getting like physically touched, like you're going to feel something physically happen to you from your spirit team, like connecting with you. Like you might be like, whoa, what the hell was that? And it's like, this is going to break through from this blockage, this stagnant crap that it's like, something's got to give. This is where this something, I feel like you guys are very intuitively, very spiritual people. I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but I definitely feel like you guys are witches, or you come from a long line of witches. You have a very powerful being. If you guys do spells and magic, I really feel like this is a time to do a protection spell on yourself, to just say like, I release all kinds of toxic cycles, patterns from everyone of all kinds and all of that stuff. And, you know, light a candle to protect yourself as you cast this kind of spell. We have the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Judgment. And maybe you're being too hard on yourself. You're judging yourself too hard. And you need to let that criticism go. Because again, everybody, it's not just, you know, I mean, this is about you, obviously. But it's like everyone goes through stuff and they don't always know how to, or maybe they know how to, but it's like, I know how to, but it's like, I don't have it in me to keep doing the right thing because it's exhausting. So it's just like, let me just do this. And it's like, don't be so hard on yourself. It happens, okay? It happens. But it's like, you're finally taking the direction to leave all that stuff behind. Don't judge yourself. Don't be so, itchy nose again. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, because this was your breakthrough to make this huge change and transform for yourself. And I think this is like what you're doing is literally breaking like a long line. Like I said, I think this is like something you grew up in. So I think this really is a long line of stuff that's been carried down through your family line. And it's like you are being the person to break from that. And maybe that's why it's like, it feels so exhausting to always have to be the person to do the right thing and do this. And it's like, I know I'm supposed to do this, but like, listen, it is draining. It is exhausting. I hear you. I get it, because it's like, damn, I'm tired of doing the work. I'm so tired of doing the work. I really am. Like, sometimes I just want to let people know, like, you know what? But you have to do the work. I know it's exhausting. I know it's draining. Go easy on yourself. But at the same time, you're in this place where you're like, I really need to walk away from this. I really need to break this. But it's just that they're really saying, like, it's okay. You're doing the right thing. You're doing the right thing. You're walking away and going, you're doing the right thing. You're walking away from something that is so different for you. Like, you wouldn't typically do that. Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't judge yourself. And Judgment card is ruled by Pluto. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. You're facing that underworld, those secrets have come out. You're realizing like this has always been here, and like you're really seeing it for what it actually is. This is the raw truth, and you're seeing that, and you're actually doing something about it. So you should be damn proud of yourself for that, because that takes a lot. That takes a lot. Now I want to pull. I'm going to pull a Moonology card for you guys. Let's see. What is some advice or something you can take on during the Scorpio season and eclipse? New moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. You need to pour love back into yourself. Ooh, I don't know if it's like not focusing. Pouring love back into yourself in this situation. Things happen, and it's like almost like it's like things are finally flowing, and you're seeing the bigger picture. You're seeing the bigger picture. You're putting the pieces together, and you're putting love back into yourself, and you're able to see things like a lot clearer now. And this card is saying like now you have this drive and this focus. Go for it. Keep going. You got this. All right, pile number 2. If this reading resonated, please comment down below that you chose pile number 2 and how it resonated for you, and share this with somebody. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Right, pile number 3. So if you chose the Angelite or number 3333, this reading's for you. So I want to see for my pile number 3. I did not pre-pull cards or anything. I want to do them, you know, how I'm doing it. So the Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Wands. So we have a 1 to a 10. So this Scorpio season is a major transformation. It is a major new beginning for you guys. You are finding value in something. I feel like you guys have been carrying a lot on you, and it's time to drop that and find the value and celebrate where you currently are. You need to, yeah, celebrate where you currently are. There could be, maybe for you guys, some stuff with the home. Maybe it's like you've been focused on purchasing a home, wanting to move, or, you know, you've been focused on like saving up for a house, but it's been more difficult than you anticipated. Or there could be some, the hell is that? When you fix up the home, whatever that's called. Knight of Pentacles and 8 of Wands. I think Scorpio season is coming in like you're getting hit with these like messages that are being given to you. You guys are getting hit quick with these messages that are being given to you. And we're dealing with Pentacles, Wands, Pentacles, Wands. So it's like, I think you guys put your money where your mouth is. I think you guys are very, very passionate people. And what you put your passions into is that's where you find value. You find value in what it is that you're passionate about. You guys could be some very creative, people, very creative. I think Scorpio season, there's like messages that are just coming in quick that are hitting you. You're like, whoa, what the hell is happening? I think there's like, if you guys are entrepreneurs, like you're getting so many, the hell is that called? It's like this is your creative flow time. And I think you guys are getting recognized for a lot of the stuff that you do and put in. Money is coming to you. You could be getting like investments or finding resources, like money is coming to you. Like there could be third parties involved where you're getting money from or stuff like that. Or this could be not even just entrepreneurs, but I just feel like you guys work with like whatever it is that you're passionate about. So that's why I always say entrepreneurs, because I feel like people who are entrepreneurs typically are like people who do whatever it is that they love, that's how they receive money, versus doing like a regular job that, you know, like what I do. We have the 6 of Cups. This is an interesting reading. Right. Yeah, there's really something with the house and kids. So something with the home. Maybe you guys are really focused on like your home right now, and this is like where you're trying to grow and expand a lot in the house. You guys could be wanting to create a bigger family, or you come from a big family, and that's just like you guys hold on to like very strong family values. 7 of Wands. There's a lot of Wands. You guys may have a lot of fire signs around you, or you're a fire sign yourself. But it's like, okay. 6 of Wands. 8 of Swords. 8 of Cups. Ace of Wands. 6 of Swords. I just think like movement is something, you guys are celebrating some type of movement, some type of accomplishment that's finally happened. And this is like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, it's like you're finding value by dropping the weight that's you've been carrying with you. I think you're probably going to hear some kind of news. This could be a secret or information that's given to you, and it's going to come in quick. And I think this may have to do in regards to your children, or even something in regards to your childhood that may trigger something in you. That, you know, maybe you've been so blindsided to that you've kind of ignored and pushed aside. I feel this has honestly been a theme in every single pile, that there is something that you may have not seen fully for different reasons, right? Maybe you just were unaware, or you were just avoiding, but whatever it is, it's like you're ready to finally like take off the blindfold, face the truth, and realize that, like, you know, now that I know this truth, in order to move forward and celebrate, you know, all these accomplishments that I've made, I think it's like there's some people, I think this is a family issue. I think you're reestablishing your family values. You're reestablishing your family values because you're finding out, or you're starting to see patterns that you do that you didn't like that your parents did. Right? Every reading has been very strongly tied to like parental stuff of like breaking generational things and, you know, facing the facts and whatever. Like every pile had this thing in common, right? But for you guys, I see it as like, it's not as heavy. It's not as heavy. But it's still important. But it's not as heavy as the other two piles. But this is something that like needs to be faced. You're going to take this on. And I think it's because you guys have that willpower to be able to face things as the truth, and just like, okay, let's move forward with this. You know, like you guys, it's almost like if you combined like the groundedness of like earth signs and the drive of fire signs and put that together, like, all right, I see what it is. Now let's just push forward. Like, I don't know. It's like a detachment kind of thing without being detached at the same time, I see for you guys. And I just feel like there's some truth and some secrets that may come out for you guys. I really think this has a lot to do with the home. This may even be some dark shit from your childhood. I think some dark shit from your childhood is honestly going to come out. And this could be something where something may have happened within your childhood where whatever that was, that person should have went to jail. Maybe they did. Maybe they did. Maybe you're hearing from somebody from jail that's in your family too, or there could be some kind of issues with that. There could be some stuff with the phone. Somebody trying to make a phone call from jail as well that I'm picking up on. My nose is getting itchy, so I'm taking that as, yeah, something from jail. Somebody from behind bars. But I think what you guys need to do is once you find out whatever the secrets are coming out, we're in Scorpio season, we're resurfacing things that have been like brushed under the rug. They're resurfacing, they're coming out. Truth is coming out. And what you need to do is face the facts. And there's a lot of swords in here. So it's not like you guys shy away from facing the truth, especially with the wands. It's like, okay, I think you guys may be a very blunt, cutthroat kind of person when it comes to communicating. And you don't shy away from stuff. And I think people don't bullshit you because of that. Okay? I really see that. People don't bullshit you because you can see right through it and you're just very blunt and upfront about things. And it's not even a way to be nasty. You guys are just like if somebody was like, do I look fat in this dress? And you're like, yeah, you look fat. And it's like, damn, okay. But it's not, you're not nasty about it. You're just like, yeah. And that's it. So it's like, I think these people see whatever the situation is, these family members, like they see like, we can't fool this person. And it's like, you're doing what's best for you and your family, because we have this Ace of Wands with the Six of Swords. And it's like, once you grasp onto what this truth is that you may have masked for such a long time, but you're realizing like, I've been walking through my life blindfolded, and it's time to take that blindfold off and go through life and say goodbye to this, because it's like these secrets, I'm not going to let them control me. That's what I'm hearing. You're not letting them control you anymore. And once you do that, you're going to use this, because every card, for the most part, leads with the color red, which is all about passion. And we have so many wands. Again, passion. I just feel like you guys are very passionate beings. So when you feel something, that's it. You feel it and you go with that. And I think once you really lead with what this is, so you get the wand, and then he leads his family with the wand. And it's like you're leaving. You're not continuing whatever this cycle is. You're facing it head on. Maybe some people didn't want to face the truth within your family. And now you are taking that charge and you're moving forward. And I think a lot of people rely on you too. You might be the moneymaker of your family. So people come to you. I feel like you guys are very trusting people. I just feel like you guys are like that solid rock that people lean onto, and you're very like trustworthy. And it's like you're the rock, you're the glue that holds everything together. And the decision of parting ways and going on and moving forward while leaving this stuff behind, because you're doing what's best for you and your family, is the best thing you can do. And I see that you know that you're moving forward in this direction, like victoriously, like you know you're making the right decision too. And maybe these things, there's going to be family members or people that are going to try and want to argue with you. I think you guys should definitely be careful of when, like, the movements you make. You need to be careful with your body, because there could be harm coming your way. This could be from accidents or, you know, something somebody's planning to do. I would just, you're making the right decision, but you need to just be careful of the people you surround yourself with. So doing that, like, protecting yourself, because it's like you've been carrying so much with you, and it's like, maybe you're the person dropping the secrets because you've carried it for so long, because your family was like, we run under these certain things and you can't say anything, and they put up like a fake smile. Everyone thinks it's a great family, and you're like, I'm tired of carrying this weight on me. People need to know the truth. People need to know what really happened. And that's what I really see for you, and that's where this breakthrough is coming from. So people may not like that. So just do some type of protection work. But I really feel like, and this isn't to like scare you, like people might be out to get you, but you're doing the right thing. So do it. You're doing the right thing. Just make sure when you move, you're careful. And that's really it. Like, you're careful about the company you keep. You're careful about the company you keep. That's what it is. And I want to see, what is a Moonology card? Okay. We got 2 of them for you. So it says emotions are running high, supermoon. Emotions are running high. So this could be, again, I kept picking up passion. Passion is a very high emotion. So it's like whatever this is, like you're feeling it very intensely. And hello, Scorpio is if you look up the word intense, you're going to see a Scorpio right there. So we're all under the umbrella of Scorpio season right now. So emotions are definitely running high, and you know, it's good to move with like, I feel this way. Just be careful about it. That's all. Just be careful about how you're moving. And it says your commitment is being tested. So it's like, are you going to be committed to keeping and holding on to this weight, these secrets that are not for you? Or are you going to really break all of these chains of the stuff that's been like holding you down to do what's best for you and yourself and your family moving forward? So that's going to really be testing. And it's like, that's what I was getting, like, be careful with the company you keep. Who are you loyal to? So that being said, this was the Scorpio Tarotscope for pile number 3. If you watched all of them, I want to thank you guys. Comment down below if you chose pile number 3, how it resonated for you. And I will see you guys later. Make sure you check out October Tarotscopes, or October What's Up with the Planets. I always say that. And Tarot of the Week, which is dropped weekly. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed yet. Bye.